Episode 59 happened to take place on our 3-month anniversary of leaving California with the Pore Team. And we got to talk to HGTV Star Collette McDonald. She was on Bang for Your Buck, My First Place, Designed to Sell, and she happens to be in Atlanta, Georgia.
Yes, she is a go-getter kind of lady. She's a 6-foot German, and it was kind of entertaining to listen to some like post-production stuff that they've had to deal with being in like tight spots. Like we see these things on TV and you know they're in the bathroom and they're talking or whatever, and you're not thinking about the audio guy that has a mic over there and the guy that's filming and the fact that they're stacked up on a toilet and all this fun stuff. And she told a pretty good funny story about some of the things that they've had to deal with on that. But she is definitely full of knowledge, and when we started talking about Atlanta, we kind of quickly came to terms that it's hard to really dive in specifically. It's deemed the gateway to the South, since it is the central hub that everyone has to go through in order to get other places in the South. So traffic is pretty much compared to LA. So if you're looking to go from California to Atlanta to have a better commute, probably not a good idea. The other main thing that she touched on that's important that you guys look at if you're considering moving to Atlanta, because you might see a property, 8-10 miles away that looks like a very good deal, but if you're commuting to work, it could take you an hour and a half. So it's something to really think about when you're looking online. The other thing that really varies is the school. Schools have a huge fluctuation on inventory on what properties sell for. So in regards to being by, however you want to talk about it. So Atlanta is comprised of 40 counties, so it was really hard to dive into a general overview of what the market is like because it is so expansive. Like she said, there's really no borders, there's no mountains, there's no rivers, oceans, really breaking the city from expanding a natural forest, that they're dealing with. They're expanding. So it's very, very, very large. It is Little Hollywood. So take that for what it is. If you have ever been to Hollywood, it's kind of turning into that. They have Buckhead, which is pretty much like Rodeo Drive. They have all the fashion icons and high-end places. So if you want the similarity to the Rodeo Drive experience, check out Buckhead. But I mean, everything's out there. They have if you think all the movie and tech, they're pretty much expanding out that way. CNN headquarters. Today on CNN, the coronavirus. It's pretty much all we have seen. So let's move past CNN.
Yes.
And the news.
Pressing on.
But all in all, it's very hard to kind of touch on. There's really comprised of like Mid-City, the Perimeter, Buckhead. So yeah, this is a must listen. And I mean, if you're really considering moving to Atlanta, you might want to talk to somebody that knows the area if you've never been there and don't understand how far things are and how long it could take. Just think LA, Hollywood, and the amount and the frustration with the commute. So it's something to really consider. But outside of that, it's very growing expansive. They're expecting to, grow in population another 2.5 million. So there's like no limit to going out there. And prices range all the way from 200 to 30 million. So if you want a condo, they're there. If you want your own palace, I guess, it's there.
It's there.
Go check it out. I feel like this is just one that
you're just going to need to go and listen to.
You have to listen to, and just really, if you're considering Atlanta, just know they have everything there. It's just like LA. They have everything, all the sports, all the food, a variety, really cultured. I mean, they got hip hop. I mean, it is what it is. It was kind of really hard to dive in on this one. So just know Atlanta has everything. If you're considering going there, take into account 2 things: your commute and the schools if you have children. Those are the 2 biggest topics that she touches on when she is sitting down with you if you're considering going out there. And they do use attorneys out there. So if you're used to like title and escrow, they have attorneys that draft everything up. So it is a little bit different on that aspect, but she'll school you on all of that. So yeah, please like us, share us, subscribe. And we're officially 3 months in. So we appreciate all the support. And it's kind of cool that people are listening to this and using it. We had some really, really good feedback.
Yes,
and
we've been getting really great feedback.
Agents that we have talked to are actually people are listening, and a couple of people have gathered clients, and it's just continuing to go, and it's been an educational tool. So please listen to episode 59, our 3-month mark on our podcast. We're excited. We appreciate it. Pore Team,